Daddy's here.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here we go.
There's always tension in the air when these teams face off. I love this atmosphere.
Yeah, they can say what they will about this being just another game. You can see it in their eyes. This is different.
The drive by Wembanyama. He can't get that one to fall.
Damn.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Detroit shooting their first free throw in this game. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history
I'm your dad,
that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
You know how to find somebody that can shoot, can't you?
Connected to him on the perimeter.
It's marketed on the
Whoa!
way. Thompson with a steal.
I gotta lay the fucking ball up.
Transition. And the jam by Walker.
Why would I pass that?
Versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
Right wing. Out left to the wing. Back to Wembanyama.
Shut up.
Dunk by Wembanyama.
Don't ever tell you Wemby ain't gonna dunk on nobody, nigga. That's your daddy.
You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff.
He can
I took
shoot.
the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope he can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask
He
for
faster than God, ain't he?
Thank you for that, Allie.
He faster than God, ain't he?
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point.
Come on, man.
Maybe even a question mark.
Do better.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like,
That nigga ain't no rookie. We talking they've been in the league for 8 years.
Well, when you are the aggressor this early,
You'll never be
it
like
is
that, son.
intimidating.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely
Oh, look.
on
Oh,
him to
what?
miss those
He
kind
took
of
it out
shots.
my hand, bro.
And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
And gearing up
Yeah,
for
because
that
nigga took it out my hand.
just
Relax.
didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
That's crazy.
And here are the Pistons. They lead by 4. Stand one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter.
I'm out here eating nachos, man.
Looking guy.
That's how unserious you
That's
are.
what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
And there's the screen. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Yep.
Goes back up.
Shut up,
Basket's
nigga.
good.
I'm your daddy. Don't ever forget
You wanna
that.
get
I'm
him
actually
going
here
as
for you.
soon as possible. Great way for him to start this
Yeah, wow.
game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets
better pass
into
somebody
a
else.
good rhythm early, watch out.
You gotta make it. Shut up.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his
Come on, bro.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
To the inside. Walker for 3. Rebound
Come on, bro.
by San Antonio.
You're gonna shoot yourself out of the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. From outside the arc.
Come on.
One goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, so
You like that, huh, little
many
daddy?
sell from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
Come on, bro.
And
I need to
Harper
get the
gets
shooting
it to
shot.
go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Markkanen misses.
I love how they've attacked
He's
the
got
boards
rebound,
here
bro.
in the first quarter.
Out to the wing. To the left wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. He buries it from 3.
Damn, he
Yeah,
ain't.
so skilled
Wow, what up?
offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And he lobs it up top. No
Stupid.
shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
He did a whole lot of talking just to be
Ahead.
up by 4.
They're up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back.
I'm your data.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown.
They call you Little Mayo.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Murray Boyles.
Wouldn't be on him, bro. What is wrong with you? That's daddy on him.
By 4. And for a
Thank you.
scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
It's Johnson with a drive. Down low.
Another offensive 12 seconds.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Launches it. And it
That's
comes
not
back
an
out.
offensive 12 seconds, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Wembanyama scanning the floor.
Thank you.
And
Shut up.
the basket.
Shut up.
He was
Tied
fouled,
up.
and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Told you I'm that dude, boy.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to
You know,
Winning.
there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
To the wing on the left. Here's Murray Boyles. No luck on that one. Good D by Wembanyama. To the paint. The shot.
Too easy, man. You ass. Call timeout. Come on, man. Yeah, call timeout. Fix your goddamn defense. What it was, 2-12? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. I'm like that.
A 3-point Spurs lead.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
You just said, I'm ready to lock in. There's your bench. Shut up.
Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Harper. He's got 9. Oh, they get a hand on it. Breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Wow.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up. And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they were fancy, But they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced
Ty, what up? Shut your ass up. That's daddy right there, nigga.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pass to Murray Boyles. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Outside Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Here's Johnson.
Bro, what? I'm trying to pass the ball. Nigga, triple team Wemby. Fuck out of here.
Flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Detroit shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
What the hell going on?
And Johnson, no good on that one. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Insane.
Detroit shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Insane.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. For San Antonio.
You got a whole lot of bullshit happening for you out of game. I hope you would. Make it a good game.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Yeah,
Okay.
great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
LeVert outside. Pass to Battle. From behind the arc. A rebound by Detroit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too
What?
dangerous from the three-point line.
Spurs trail by 3. LeVert outside. Here's Battle. Outside Dick. 5 on the clock.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he
Come on, it's a foul, bro.
but he didn't get the call.
What you talking about? You fouling me.
.59 seconds left to the second period. And here's Detroit. It's been 8 unanswered for them. A good look from Johnson. Again.
Oh, my. He can do that. Wemby can't do nothing, bro.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but it looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Pass to Battle.
Go ahead. Okay. Green.
On the arc. Battle's got
Call that
himself on the
green,
board.
baby.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
I'm right there. What are we talking about?
Fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeVert up top. Still without a bucket. Pass to Battle. Lets the 3 fly. Passy pulls it in. And he lobs it up.
Oh, my God.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Figure out how to beat this goddamn zone.
Here's Dick. And so it's Detroit, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Come on, baby.
Consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
Let's go, defense, let's go. Let's go, defense, let's go.
Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Battle. For 3.
Come on. Keep on doing that goddamn bullshit zone. I'll beat the asshole out you, boy.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Hell no, we on.
Harper misses. LeVert outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Battle. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Duran with the rebound.
You know, superstar like that?
Detroit leading by 3. 4-3. LeVert
Ain't
with the
never been
rebound.
like that, son. Not like that
San Antonio with the ball. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana.
That's not a foul!
Pacers. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Launches a 3. That shot, no good.
What are we talking about?
Time break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the left side wing. For the tie. And it's Battle missing. And here's Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Harper. They grab their own miss. Fires the 3.
I'm on it. What are we talking about?
The Pistons need to get one up quick. And from
Bro,
16
what
feet
are we
away,
talking about? They're just
got
shooting
5.
bullshit.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Pass to Battle. Here's Dick. Off
I
target
need to
from
get a
outside.
foul. This nigga hold my
They've
goddamn
come out a
hand,
little
eh?
cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And they're playing rock solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final
Come on, 2K!
Doing their 5th attempt at the line in the game. For San Antonio. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson is showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Markkanen outside to end the run. 3-pointer. Rebound Detroit. Here's Harper. He's got 12. It's Walker on the wing. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And here's Brunson from the arc. No good on the shot.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
I can't make shit, but you can make all
I
this
don't
stuff.
think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And the shot's good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Ooh,
That's not who I passed it to.
Here's Harper. Misses the 3.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Markkanen misses. The Pistons lead by 15. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Right side, Brunson. Three-pointer. A shot off that time.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And so it's Detroit, feeling
Gotta
confident.
give me
18-point
something.
lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the chart. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Harper. Pass to Duren. Walker pulls down the board. The Pistons lead by 18. Fires for 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. From downtown.
I can't make nothing
Rebound
of
by
that.
Detroit.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Walker for 3. The shot that time not on target.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Yeah, moonshot by Brunson. He makes you guard him out there.
Here's Harper.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Shots blocked. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Brunson. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Brunson. Lets it fly. And he hits the jumper.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets
Yeah,
the
come on,
ball,
get
he's
the fuck-
into motion, and that's how it's done.
Here's Murray Boyles. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here he goes.
I can't do nothing.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam.
Wow.
Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Brunson surveys. Pass to Wembanyama. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3.
What are we
Brunson
talking
misses.
about? No one getting no rebounds or
Detroit
nothing?
leading by 19. Outside Johnson. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Back to Anunoby.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
I'm right there on them. What are we talking about?
Season series. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling
Good
about
fuck.
the win tonight.
I can't make a goddamn a cat in the ocean.
Johnson on the wing. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Brunson. The rebound by
What are we
Detroit.
talking about, bro?
Johnson for three. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Wembanyama down low. Shoots
Bro,
over
what?
the misses from close range.
He did a fucking fadeaway with his hand in the rim.
1 second left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
I'm going to Warzone, man.